mind won't shut the fuck up. It is always telling me how awful I am, how fat I am, and how unworthy I am, and I fucking had enough. The best part is I don't actually have to listen to that mean voice inside my head anymore. But now comes the hard part, clearing up all of its mess and getting rid of every single fucked up word it has ever spoken to me. This is my therapy, my way of healing and sharing all I have learned over the last few years. So enjoy my fucked up thoughts. What is love? What is love anyway? Love is that elusive feeling we cannot seem to quite get a handle on. We give it away, but it doesn't always come back to us. Either it doesn't come back at all, or not in the way that we anticipated. What is love anyway? And why do we find it so hard to come by? Love was missing from my childhood home, or it would be pertinent for me to say that it was buried under pain and trauma. My father is a mystery to me. I will never know why he was the man that he was. A man who could not find it in himself to love his children as they grew older. He was standoffish, aloof, and seemingly unwilling to want to know who his daughters were. My mother, she was a bit less of a mystery, but she still was very reserved and tight-lipped about how she came to be the woman that I could not find closeness to. Being a mother now to my own daughter has given me new perspective on the two people that I call my parents. See, as children, we only have the ability to see our parents as our parents. They have specific duties and responsibilities in the raising of us, and if those obligations are not met, then we internalize all of that. We internalize all of that failure, from which we then build the foundation of who we are. It is a vicious cycle because our parents have also done that from their own early days as a young, innocent, and oblivious child. If love was not given easily or abundantly from those we trust the most, then love painfully disappears. And I've spoken about this a lot in a few columns already about love in quite different ways. But after the last episode where I talked about unblocking my love, I began to wonder, what is love anyway? If I were to go out onto a busy street and ask passers-by their definition of love, each answer is going to be different. Love seems to be open to interpretation. This is just my interpretation. Love is elusive, especially when I have given belief to its non-existence within myself. When I have chosen to tell the ignorant lie that I am unworthy of it ever being available to me. Now I am aware of this absurdity of these thought patterns, I can take an honest look at what love is for me. Love is a feeling, yes, but it appears to be affectionately involved with so much more of our world than we maybe realize. It is no secret that I am not the best at expressing my feelings. It is frustratingly apparent that I am not entirely capable of being at one with those feelings that make me feel good. I don't think I'm alone in this. But the question I would love the answer to is, why do we find it easier to express anger and hate? Why is there not more love and appreciation in our world? There is a constant battle for control within ourselves and for others. We, as a human race, are in a constant battle for the control of many things. All the money and all the power, land, whole countries, neighborhoods, rights, wrongs, freedoms, good, bad, the need to be right, our partners, our children and their future life, our family, work, and media and messages, our bodies, our minds, food, consumerism, perfection, stuff, lots and lots of stuff, and all the people. See, looking at someone else and their life does not a reason make. We can never know what goes on inside of somebody's body and mind. There are so many components that total the sum of a person's being. If love were abundant in this world, what would that even look like? And it comes back to the original question: what is love anyway? Love needs to be personal and personalized. Yes, it is a feeling, but what does that feeling feel like? Only the individual can know for themselves. For me, I think it's peace. There is no knot in my stomach, and I can breathe easily. There is no weight attached to my energy. I can freely live my life without the attachments holding me back. And my mind is it's in a constant chatter of appreciation and kindness. My entire body is buzzing with powerful electricity. That is the feeling. Now the tricky part. How do I get that feeling to enter my body and reside there for the rest of my years on this earth? Well, it's got to be different, new, not same old, same old. We become caught up in a loop of doing the same things the same way, hoping the outcome will be different. Every vocalized word, every introverted thought, and every personalized feeling have much to do with the presence of love and its quantity. The past is a love killer. It can wipe it out in a heartbeat. And I've experienced this change of energy on way too many an occasion. The future is also a love exterminator, removing any and all traces with one swift thought of an absentee reality. Life as a human being on this planet is more often than not a highly complicated one. Attempts at change fail. The fight for a better life is met with resistance. Aspirations for abundance of all kinds eludes even the most determined of us. Why? Standing still with a fresh set of eyes looking out onto the world reveals a common sense of doom and gloom. Our devices, large and small, picturize the lives of our nearby community and our distant inhabitants of various societies as being in a constant fight for their survival in one way or another. Improvement is and should be inevitable. Change is necessary. Growth is crucial. But how does any of that happen when the love is concealed by the drama we as a humanity have given stage to? Love is hiding in the wings, ready and waiting to step out into the spotlight and shine bright into the hearts of those willing to accept its captivating presence. As love stands on the stage, As love stands on the stage performing to us all, we each will see the performance differently. The backstory of our life interferes with the current narrative. The hopes and dreams of a future ready to become is interrupted by the storyline of scarcity and absence. The focus is blurred and it's fuzzy. It's pointing in the wrong direction. But at the heart of love, there you will find all you need. It's blinding. It can make you want to turn your head and look elsewhere. Love has an infinite amount of hearts for us to reach out to. But there is only one heart for each of us, and within that heart remains the cause of your love. You have access to it anytime you need it. The sucky thing is there may be blocks to your access. And this is my downfall and the purpose of the last episode. Because love is individual. And what love is anyway has a gazillion answers. My love is different to your love. The only thing connecting such love is the pure and selfless energy attached to it. Loving yourself and others should not come with conditions. Using your love to better yourself and helping those around you does not need to be weakened by those whose love is tarnished and frail. What is love for you? What does love mean to you? For me, love means feeling all of those things I just mentioned earlier. For me, it is having experiences that strengthen my love and knowing I don't have to tarnish my own love because another has behaved in a way that has not been entirely controlled by me. I have thrown my love to the wolves on many an occasion. I have allowed others to suck the love right out of me so that they can feel better about themselves. But I have also done this as well, taking the love from others because I needed a boost. But it wasn't a clean boost. It was tainted by my desperate need to feel better no matter what the cost, to myself or to anyone else. And underneath the pain and the trauma, there is the desire to feel better. That's all any of us want. But the drama, though, keeps us tethered to that pain and trauma by disguising them well, having them show up as an incessant need to revisit and retell the same old story because they favor a need that we are most likely unaware of. Enabling a feeling that is not genuine. Love is unable to compete with all of that, so it waits patiently for an intermission that is long enough for them to step out into the spotlight. And it will continue to do that for the rest of our days. Love has many supporting co-stars, with the two of them being joy and appreciation. Together, they illuminate the stage. And as you figure out what love is to you, keep in mind what you are doing to find it again. And it has come to my attention very recently that I am taking up too much time removing the blockages. Yes, they have been removed and it has helped me to heal myself, but my focus needs to shift to creating new connections to my love. I've been thinking too much about getting rid of all I no longer want, instead of using that power within me to lay down a new path that is stronger and more powerful than the ones I have previously created. The new ones will have so much love, energy flowing through them, that there is very little chance of them becoming blocked. And the many paths that I have laid over the last few years are in need of reinforcement. I can protect the foundation by focusing more on how I want my love to look. What is love to me, and all the ways I am able to bring that love out into the spotlight to shine from my own heart and make it brighter than it has already been. And the way I have felt about myself for these last 4 decades guaranteed that my love was kept in the dark. And I forgot about it as I slowly walked away from my life and the experiences that I relished and enjoyed. My mission is now to rediscover all of that. Every lost dream, every forgotten desire, and every dismissed passion that I once had. Life moves by way too fast if we are not careful. Days become weeks and weeks turn into years with the same old in control. It is all intertwined. Love shimmers or fades with everything that we are and everything that we believe we are not. But what is love anyway? That is for you to decide. That is for you to determine as the person you are in this very second, listening to this podcast. Be love in any way that feels good, really good, genuinely good, divinely good. And of course, remember to keep on shouting, shut the fuck up, at any time that something or someone tries to steal your love away, because your love is yours to keep, always and forever. So your exercise for this week is to ask yourself the question, what is love anyway? What is love for me? How do I want to feel? How do I want to experience love and express it? How can I best do this for me? And if you are comfortable in sharing some of your answers, then I would love to hear them. And I reckon you are not the only one with so many fucked up thoughts. So thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. And remember to keep on shouting, shut the fuck up. Until next time.